Coach, what did you think about your first draft as head coach of the New York Jets? 4 straight offensive players taken, then 6 consecutive defensive players in the draft. Along the way, 2 Michael Carters, and you get the quarterback, Zach Wilson, number 2 overall.
It was fun. It was a fun weekend. Like I said yesterday, just watching Joe and his staff operate was awesome. I thought they were outstanding, and it was fun. It was fun for sure. I thought our coaching staff, scouts, everybody were just fantastic, and it's not quite done yet. You know, if we can find a few nuggets in free agency, and there's been a lot of guys who've been able to contribute in the past that I've been familiar with coming out of the free agency. Undrafted free agents, and so that part's going on now, and we're excited to get through that.
Shades of day 2 for you on day 3, because on day 2 you guys were pleasantly surprised that Elijah Moore was sitting there for you, and then you opened Saturday with Michael Carter out of North Carolina.
Yeah, that was surprising. I think it was surprising to all of us that he was still there at sitting there when we woke up this morning, or went to bed last night, I should say. But you know, that's you never know how the draft is going to work out, and you know, for him to, you know, when we traded up, we thought, well, one of the guys we sacrificed was Michael Carter, and we were for that to unfold the way it did, and to still be able to get him was incredible.
First of all, congratulations on your first New York Jets draft, and looking at the draft in the first 2 days, I know the defensive coaches had to be beside themselves watching all these offensive players get selected. But on the third day, you bolstered up the defense, and it seemed like your emphasis was speed. You know, all the former defensive backs, you talk about Sherwood and Nasruddin coming down to play linebacker. It was speed your emphasis today?
It's always speed eliminates competition. That's the old SEC slogan. But, you know, the speed – you know, when you're a zone defense, you try to take away space as quickly as possible, and you can't do it unless you have speed. And the guys that Joe and his staff have been able to add today, they just embody what we look for with regards to their love for football, the speed at which they play, and now it's up to us to go out there and develop them.
Coach Jonathan Marshall, I feel like there's a steal at that 7th round pick. Very disruptive. You know, I just doing a little research on the amount of pressures this kid had in the SEC. Talk about, you know, what he can bring as far as his skill set and what you liked about him on film.
You know, he fits what we do defensively up front. You know, we pin our ears back, we get off the rock, we try to knock back people as best we can, and he's a knockback defensive lineman. And you hit the nail on the head. He is disruptive, and getting into this system where we want our D linemen to let it rip, as we say, take your seatbelt off. To give him the opportunity to continue to grow in that aspect and become a disruptive player in this level, I feel like he's in the perfect situation to go do it.